These are the tarot cards that I'm using. This is Pick a Story. Okay, so you've got 1, 2, and 3. So I want you to sit back. I want you to close behind your eyes, and I want you to vision. You're going to pick story 1, 2, or 3. Angel guides, thank you for being here. Please help me interpret these cards correctly for these people. Same with my Lord and Jesus Christ. Which should have come first? Okay. Let's take a peek. And I also have my cards that I spray painted, which a minute ago I dropped them, so I had to restart my video. We're going to start on deck 1. Alright, so resolution to difficulties, a weight being lifted off of your shoulders, the end of addiction and codependency. Let's read this out of the book. I think this might be closer to the end. And I'm not finding it. The task ahead is a monumentous one. It is related to your job or career, and it is a pinnacle to suggest that you focus all your hard efforts and discipline, strategy, hard work is needed more than ever. If you become wary of those or overwhelmed those around you, this card means teamwork, so you may have the strength card to conquer others. Okay, let's see who this has to deal with. And these are my spray painted ones. It has to do with the boss. Okay, so maybe you got a boss that's a little over controlling or a little overbearing. We all have those at times. Let me fix this just a little bit. There we go. Be able to see just a little bit better. Ah, there you are. Hi. Okay. Maybe he's high and mighty on his horse. Okay, so you got the King of Springs. This is innovative, inspiring, wise, and theatrical. Somebody should be singing or acting, or maybe there's a career choice change. Because I see your strength. I'm seeing maybe you're not so happy in the job that you're currently in. Maybe it's time for a change. Time to change things up. Positive changes are on their way. Come from a relief of troubled times and traveling in relocation. People who were once wielding swords against you are no longer wielding swords against you. Manage your resources wisely. Achieve balance and how you spread and save your money. Help others who are less unfortunate, because remember, whatever you put out there comes back 10 times fold. I see broken dreams and shatters. So maybe right now you're not sleeping so well. Maybe you've got some other stuff that's coming in that's keeping you from moving, or maybe you're stuck in a situation that you don't like to be in. Knowledgeable, experienced, fair-minded, and emotional. Get advice from someone professional. Seek or the objective of public speaking, unemotional. Maybe somebody's afraid of doing public speech. This has to do something with the daughters. I feel like this is a court situation. Possibly something to do with the daughter or somebody that you consider like a daughter. Maybe you're going to have to go testify. Powerful, intuitive infinies, letting go of worry and fear and understanding the truth of a situation. Maybe you turned somebody in and maybe they told you they were going to drop the case, but they didn't drop the case, because I see that you've got a full cup right now. So maybe you've got a lot on your plate and there's not much time for anything else. So maybe you need to free up some time and maybe go to the hot spots or go out biking or do something creative. Maybe a craft or something with your kids. Trust that there is a reason that everything happens. Remove yourself from negative emotions from others and focusing on, and focus on other things other than the things that you're afraid of. This is a mother protecting her eggs. So whatever happened, maybe something happened with your daughter. Maybe you're going to have to go testify in court. Maybe there was an abusive situation that you needed to get out of. The Emperor. Use logic and structure to increase your successes. Get organized, but firm and compassionate leader. So maybe instead of having a boss, maybe you should be a boss, or maybe you should be stepping up from where you're at. My fire is going kind of wild. Hold on, I gotta kind of tame my fire here for a minute. Okay, much better. Sorry about that. I have a fire that's going kind of wild at the moment. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune. So whatever your creative idea is, you're going to be very, very fortunate in it. Let's see how this is going to be coming about. Oh, from adult trauma. Maybe something happened to you. Maybe you're the child that you're going to have to testify in, or something happened to you that maybe you need to turn in. Or maybe your mother is wanting you to turn somebody in. Something with somebody with the last name Son is on your side. Could be a Robertson, could be a Jason, could be any sun or a sun sign. This is a air card. So you're looking at somebody who is an air card. Plan your next step. Go on long-term patience, and there's more good things to come. I feel like you've got secret admirers. And I feel like whoever it is a hermit, or whoever hurt you is a hermit. Let's clarify that. Take time to review the details carefully. You will win. It will be a fair trial, but you will win. And you're bearing new fruit. So whatever it is that happened to you, it is going to end up having a good outcome. So if there's a court case, you are going to end up winning. Information that can help you, but may be also difficult to hear. Speaking the truth about an indigo child or an adult. So maybe there's been an abusive situation and it has to do with a guy. Possibly a son. Unfounded fears, focusing on the worst case. Somebody is not getting enough sleep. Somebody needs to be trying to rest more. Try some melatonin. If you can't sleep, I know Ambien helped me sleep, or Trazodone, if you can get that from your doctor, because somebody's being woken up at night with dreams, and these dreams are trying to tell you stuff. So maybe you're very intuitive. You need to be looking at your dreams and figuring out what your dreams are trying to suggest. You have a grandfather or an elder that is writing down notes. Maybe you have a passing. Oh, nope, not a passing. 8 of Cups. Let's look that up. At last, a card of wishes come true. When it is the 9 of Cups appears, worry about the fears that are cast away, and the new phases of peace of harmony waits. World goes seems granting you every wish, good health, happiness, and material gains. Which means, like we said, if you go into this court case, you're going to win. It says, don't be deterred by the challenges along the way. Communicate clearly and accurately, and seek a new and amazing adventures and ideas. You are going to rise above, because you can see here, you got the butterfly. It is heading towards you winning, because it's heading towards you. Or maybe somebody you consider butterfly. A bright future manifests through hard work, creativity, partnering with those who share major goals. I feel like somebody has got some secret admirers. People that are watching your accounts. These people think that you are everything. From what I can see here, they're watching everything that you do, whether it resonates with them or not, because they just cannot get you off their mind. They just think that you are just, it's like, you see him and he's like, you know what I mean? They're just like, oh my God, how could she go through all this stuff? Or I feel like somebody's wanting to step in between a relationship because they see that you've been mistreated, and they're just waiting for the right time to step in. I feel like there's a court case, possibly somebody's going to be going to jail. An emotional fulfilling in the family, friends, rising wisely. So whoever this suitor is, I feel like your family's going to accept them. But be careful. You've got people around you that would possibly hurt you. So you got to make sure that whatever you're saying, whatever you're doing, does not fall into the wrong category. And this has to do with a fair decision and an Aquarius. That is what I'm sensing with that. And it says, be assertive when it comes to what you know. Everything is right. Everything is going your way. A good person in company and work. So maybe your boss has a crush on you. Maybe he thinks that you're everything. You're the world. And he's coming towards you. And there's a sun coming towards you with a dagger. So be careful that you don't have to worry about that. See, it is time to take action. Be fearless and happy. Pursue your most trusted dreams. Amazing career opportunities are lying ahead. And somebody's going to be getting their keys back. Maybe you're getting your driver's license. Maybe you're getting ready to go to school. Maybe this is the keys to success or the keys to victory is what I'm sensing. Okay, so that's what we have for deck number 1. So let's go on to deck number 2. So if you pick deck number 2, this is where we are at. Alright, Ace of Autumns. The winter fall money, advice, and assistance from others is very successful. A project is very happy and change in your career. Be very careful that you do not share your ideas too quickly. There are a lot of thieves out there. Unfortunately, you have a Chariot. You definitely have somebody who is liking you. New ideas. I'm going to read the Chariot in just a moment. It says, there's a better choice, not seeing things clearly and running away from the truth. So let's define the Chariot. I've got a sniffy nose. Chariot is your confidence and your inner warrior. It is a point in your life which you will feel bliss and achievement or triumph. You will be riding on its back. Building a relationship is part of your life. So I definitely see suitors here. Definitely suitors. There's an authority figure that has been watching over your accounts. Protecting the fruits of your labors is very possible, and challenges that lie ahead in the environment. You got to be careful because there's, like I said, a lot of thieves out there. Somebody thinks you are the world, and you have the Wheel of Fortune here, which means you're going to have a great financial gain. And it has to do with the people watching you, because people are watching you in your relationship. And it's like I said with the other one, they feel like you're in a bad situation. I think they're waiting for something to happen, whether it's to get your driver's license back or whether you not to be so codependent. But I feel like somebody's tired of waiting and somebody's wanting to go full ahead. And I feel like if you're in a relationship or if this is a spouse, somebody's going to be extremely disappointed that they didn't treat you right. It says here, the good you do comes back to you 10 times fold. Unexpected overflow of money. So you are definitely going to have a great windfall of money because you have had 2 of those come out when it comes to the Wheel of Fortune. You got to let go of the people in the past. Maybe some of you got some seasonal depression like I do. If you do, a great source for that is the Philips Blue Light Therapy. Hold on, I got to tame my fire again. Getting a little wild here. There we go. Make sure I don't get wax on anything. There we go. So, with this, I got my cards in reverse. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Half my cards are upside down. Let me straighten those out. I need a tissue. Okay. I won't blow my nose on camera, but I will definitely be washing my hands. there's new love blossoming. So whoever it is that's wanting to steal you away, I feel like they're going to succeed. You have people that are trying to show you the keys to success. So if you're in schooling, I feel like you're going to ace your test. If this is a relationship, maybe it's a newfound love. Somebody is watching you very, very closely, driving past your house. Somebody's wanting to be your suitors. This has to do with the lovers. And I feel like you have many suitors, and they just cannot get you off their mind. They see that you're brilliant, success, freedom in directions of journey, and a new accomplice or completion. Somebody is going to be entering your family tree. It says, listen to your heart, intuitive sights that you can trust, taking the care of others. So make sure that if you're in a relationship you don't want to get out of, that you're not letting people come between, because there's a lot of snakes out there. And this snake is heading towards you because they're wanting to come between you. And this has to do with the last name Sun, or somebody that has S-U-N in their name. So Sunny, Sun, just anything that has to do with S-U-N in their name. And this is their first name, middle name, last name. So I would look that up. Also look up the number 19 and the number 0 is something. Somebody is dreaming about you. Somebody is wishing they could be with you. And whoever this is going to be a good partner for you. They may come on like a snake because they're wanting to get between your relationship. But the only reason they're wanting to come between your relationship is they see that you have been mistreated. Definitely reaching out to others for assistance, and poor timing in career, money, financial change. And this is a relationship. So I would not change your career at this time. I feel like you have somebody that's coming towards you because you've got a lot of suitors. This person can't stop thinking about you. They're no longer warring against you. They are actually getting ready to bring you a lot of blessings. And I feel like this is a court case. I really do. I feel like charming, confidence, passionate, restlessness. Maybe you've been in an abusive situation and somebody's trying to get you out of it. Somebody who is very deeply rooted in families. Somebody born in the year of the rat. Somebody you met in the meetings, and somebody that is an elderly. So maybe somebody who is your elder, somebody who's a little bit older than you, is watching out for you. You've got the strength card, grace and strength over needed. And this has to do with a daughter or somebody that you feel like is a daughter. I feel like your daughter is a sitting duck, or you're a sitting duck. You got to be careful not to be playing too much. It's time to go after your dreams. So if you're manifesting new love, this is the time to go after it. Indecision, which is holding you back, making the choice that is best for you, trying to please others, feeling trapped in between intellectual and emotional. So making sure that you're not doing that. Again, I get the daughters, the fool. Somebody who is a star, or somebody who has got a very good gift. I feel like this is with singing or with art. Maybe an architect. The mother's saying go because they see that this relationship is damaging to you. And that's what I've got for this reading. So let's move on to deck number 3. My wildfire. Oh my goodness. Probably dealing with a fire sign, and maybe that's what it is. Okay, so as for this one, look up the number 11. This is a release. Letting go of the past, the ending that makes for new opportunity. It's time to move on. So if you pick number 3, something with the Son of Pentacles. Somebody who's looking down. Let's look that up. The good side of the Son of Pentacles is he is loyal, determined, and intuitive, and he is trusted wholeheartedly. but sometimes figures he can be stubborn, persistent, and at fault. Combined with his quiet nature, a result of being hard to know socially. So maybe you're dealing with like a hermit. Maybe you need to release the hermit because he's holding you back because you're maybe a social butterfly. Be careful, you've got daggers around you. You see this? It means that basically you have people around you that are wanting to hurt you or are not having your best hearted interest. Reward yourself for all your hard work. Be happy, be careful, and successful in employment. So this has to do with a boss. Look up the number 5. Somebody's got allergies. I know I do. I gotta go get tissue. And this is a friend of a friend that you need to be careful. Maybe they're jealous of your friendship. And they're wanting to come between your friendship. I'm gonna have to go get tissue here in a minute. Okay. Too bad I can't pause this, or I would. Okay. Opposition goals arising from difficult opinions, feeling at odds with yourself and others, and being overly ambitious people. This is a friend of a friend card that people are trying to come between you. It's time to take action, seek power and creativity, and you've got the Wheel of Fortune here. I feel like this is going to be a great financial gain. If they try to step in between your relationship, you're going to rise above these people because wind always, or dark or light wins over dark always. Children in childhood, returning home, people in romances from your past life, remembering the difficulties, but for better, for worse, they are really hard to current. So be careful somebody's not trying to come between your relationship. The desire for more and meaning in life, relationship, it is time to move on and major life change. So if you're in a relationship, it is time to move on. You've got the Judgment card here, which means there's going to be a court case, and this has to do with the sun. Somebody is having a difficulty time. Somebody's not getting enough sleep again. Set aside your concerns for now. You can make the decisions later. Solutions come from meditation and needing more sleep. So somebody is constantly thinking, and somebody is there's a lot of earth signs here. People are snooping in your accounts. And this may be a mother that's snooping into your accounts, trying to figure out what's going on. Maybe you have a daughter that's kind of wild, that's running around. You got the Devil card here. It says, do the right thing for the right reason. Compare traditional newses for approaches to see which works for you. Spiritually minded and community. Somebody who is very giving. Somebody who's giving a lot to it. Be careful your ego doesn't get in the way, or this could possibly be their ego. Maybe they think that their flame is higher than yours, and in reality, nobody's better than anybody else. Look up the number 15 and the number 5 in unity, and then look up 1, and then look up 55, and then 155. News celebrating announcements in weddings and births. Somebody's getting ready to have a child. But what you can't see, that there's people wielding against you. Again, blinded and blinded and blinded. Let's look up blinded because that's kind of significant where we got 2 of those. When the Ten of Swords appears, you are finally hitting rock bottom. You've let other people walk all over you while you were playing the victim. It is possibly that you were being stabbed in the back by a loved one. So be very careful that your mother's not stabbing you in the back. There's a new birth here. Somebody's either wanting to have children, or like me, I wish I had children. Well, I wish I had more children, should I say. or somebody's going to be pregnant soon, or somebody is already pregnancy. This could also be a birth of a new idea, creative idea. I need to get more cards in here. This has to do with somebody at home. So somebody may be pregnant. This could be you. This could be a daughter. Maybe the son's got somebody pregnant. Trusting your intuition. Careful, reflecting before you act. Your insights come through clearly. In a new relationship and experience, you may get pregnant on the first time. But be careful, whoever this person is that's getting pregnant. And I don't feel like this is you, but she may be kind of a witch. Sorry to say. You may want to look for somebody else. I feel like there's an adoption somewhere. You do anything to take charge of your life, manifesting your success. Maybe your mother's wondering if you're trying to get somebody pregnant intentionally or accidentally. Everyone's putting everything into concentration, merge viewpoints, creative, better situations. People are wielding swords against you, but I feel like they're going to be putting it down. Oh, maybe they're not going to be putting it down because you're caught in a web. Maybe you're caught in a web of lies, or your child's caught in a web of lies because they're doing things that they shouldn't be doing. Open your heart to love, new beginnings, and intimate relationship, a rebirth of creative ideas, children, psychic abilities, and spiritual infinity. Somebody needs to be doing more meditation. Be assertive. Don't back down from what you believe. Courageously stand up for yourself. Oh, let's look that one up. I need a tissue. Give me just a minute. The Three of Wands indicates you had continued support from others, perhaps your parents, who are two good friends. So maybe your parents are trying to look out for your best interest. Maybe they see this person who's not very good for you, and they're pulling out a lot of cups here. Be cautious and be wise about taking meticulous action. I feel like there's a death coming, and I feel like this is an actual death. Be careful that somebody doesn't die in labor or in a car accident, but be careful. Your daughter or son may be dating a psychopath. I know I married to one, but I love them. I think everybody's got a little bit of psychopath in them if they get the right situation. So, you know, but it doesn't matter, because if you marry somebody for who they are, you married them that way, and that's the way it should stay. Anyways, if you're new to my channel, please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a heartbeat. And if you are already signed into my channel, and that, thank you. I much appreciate it. Have a great day. We'll talk to you later.